One area that you may want to explore with the work is the area of fears. And this may or may not fit into the Judge Your Neighbor worksheet format. Fears are often just one-liners. They're just often simple statements that identify what I'm afraid of. For example, maybe you're going through this course and you're thinking, after this course, I may lose momentum with the work, and there's some fear about that. So you could literally write down a list of your fears related to ending this course. And I won't keep up. I will start going back to my old way. I may start getting depressed. You could write down a whole list of ideas that are fears that you have about it. And one thing that I find helpful when making a list of fears is to really keep asking myself why. Like, I keep answering the question because. So I'm going to lose momentum with doing the work because I'm no good with routines, because I need support of other people in order to keep a habit going. I'm going to lose momentum because, and all of these kind of proofs or reasons why this thing that you don't want to happen might happen, these can be questioned. So you'll come up with a list of fears and then sort of reasons why those fears are true. That's really the starting point for doing the work. So this can be done in any situation, and I like to find specific situations as much as possible. So, for example, maybe your boss wants you to come in for a meeting next week, and she doesn't tell you why, and your mind starts thinking, it starts worrying. What's going to happen? Oh my gosh, why is she calling me in? There's something going on. Maybe I did something wrong. The mind starts going like that. So you can take out a blank piece of paper and just write down your fears. She's going to tell me I'm not doing a good job. She's going to fire me. She is disappointed with the way I showed up last month. She thinks I'm not doing a very good job. These are fears. So anything that you imagine is going to happen in the future and it scares you, these are fears. So just write them down. They're little statements, little one-liners, and you can easily make a list of them. So again, the same principle applies. You can go into because. So she is disappointed with me, with my performance, because I didn't call back this customer. And then you can question, like, okay, I didn't call back this customer, or I didn't call back enough customers, whatever it is. So when you collect these fears, they're just kind of random thoughts that are connected to this feeling of fear of what's going to happen. And you don't have to write it onto a Judge Your Neighbor worksheet. It may not fit in that case. Or another example is maybe you want to start doing something new that you really want to do, but you're afraid to do it. So, for example, I love to play pickleball. If I was new playing this sport, I might think, oh, I'd like to play pickleball, but I can't. I'm afraid they won't like me. I'm not going to be good enough. I'm going to let everyone down. I know I play with a partner. They're going to be mad at me if I miss a shot. Like, these are fears. So write a list. Write a list. All the thoughts that would stop you from doing something that you want to do. And you can elaborate again with why you think they're true. The people here are very stuck up, so that could be your proof why you better not go and learn how to play pickleball, because these people are going to judge me and things like that. So Making a list of fears is very simple. There's no big science to it. Just simply listen to your fears, write down your thoughts, and make a list of as many of those thoughts as you can. One thing that can help is sometimes imagine the worst possible scenario. So the worst thing that could happen is that, I go play pickleball and they hate me and they tell me never to come play again, and and they scowl at me and tell me to leave. That's my worst case scenario of fear, and I can question those. I can write every one of those down and question those, and it can help a lot when you go through and go through the 4 questions with these kinds of fears. So have fun with these fears. They're just like any other stressful thought, and all you have to do is identify what it is that you're fearing, and then make your list of statements, and even if it's just one statement, that's fine, and then question them.